A Michigan-based furniture testing company is set to relocate to Jasper. More on that, plus a new recycling business holds its official grand opening celebration today. We'll have more on Monster Recycling, and Kurt Gooksell previews tonight's high school football action in sports. All of that and much more is up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Hello, I'm Bradford Raths. We begin this evening with a Branchville woman who was injured following an accident along I-64 in Perry County yesterday. Indiana State Police say 32-year-old Christy Burns of Branchville was eastbound along I-64 in Perry County near the 73-mile marker at about 2:30 yesterday afternoon. Police say Burns lost control of her car while attempting to merge back into the right lane after having just passed a semi. Her vehicle went off of the south side of the roadway and flipped over twice before coming to rest. Burns was taken to Memorial Hospital in Jasper for treatment of right arm and head pain. State police say Burns was wearing a seatbelt at the time of the crash, which greatly reduced the severity of her injuries. The Ferdinand Police Department, the Perry County Sheriff's Department, Perry County Rescue, and DuBois County EMS all assisted at the scene. A Michigan-based furniture testing company is preparing to open a facility in Jasper. Holland, Michigan-based Advanced Furniture Testing is set to open a new facility in the 2500 block of Cathy Lane in Jasper next Thursday. The company was originally founded back in 2007 by Persian Gulf War veteran Doug Woodard to fill a perceived void in the furniture industry. Woodard says he felt the industry lacked a supplier dedicated to providing high-quality furniture test and machine building services. According to Woodard, the testing gives confidence that chairs will hold up, casters will roll smoothly, and drawers will move freely to support heavy contents, all on a day-to-day basis. The company's principals were originally employees of and are now suppliers to Fortune 500 companies. The company moved into its Holland, Michigan facility last year in order to keep up with increasing demands for furniture testing services. Woodard says the company's goal is to serve the furniture market in the best ways possible. He says there are very few regions that are rich for furniture manufacturing, and Jasper is in one of those, hence the reasoning for moving to Jasper. The furniture testing injury is not new to Indiana. It dates back to 1977 when the federal government's General Services Administration invited the Department of Forestry and Natural Resources at Purdue University to develop performance testing for various upholstered furniture to be used in its furniture procurement programs. The standards have been used since they were implemented in 1980, and Dr. Carl Eckelman was instrumental in developing and sustaining the program. Woodard's research has been based on Eckelman's work. As mentioned earlier, a ribbon-cutting ceremony for the new 9,600 square foot facility is set for next Thursday. The ceremony will start at 3 p.m. with tours of the facility and a reception to follow. For more information on the company, you can go to FurnitureTest.com. 8 IGA stores across southern Indiana have closed their pharmacy locations. Houchin's Food Group, which owns the stores, has closed pharmacy locations in Princeton, Mount Carmel, Darmstadt, and all of their pharmacy locations in Evansville. The locations that closed had their services transferred to CVS, which purchased the pharmacy service from these locations. All of the Evansville locations and the Darmstadt location closed their pharmacy doors on Tuesday, while the Princeton and Mount Carmel locations officially closed their pharmacy locations on Wednesday. Here locally, the Jasper and Huntingburg pharmacies, which operate under the company's Hometown IGA banner, will remain open. Company officials say they plan to add a new 2-lane drive-through for the pharmacy at the Jasper pharmacy location. Today marked a special day for a new Jasper business. Monster Recycling of Indiana, which is owned by Paul Vogel Jr., held an official ribbon cutting for its facility. The business is located in one of the former Jasper Wood Products buildings. Vogel Jr. and his dad, Paul Vogel Sr., purchased the former Jasper Wood Products property late last year for $30,000. Vogel Jr. says business has been going well since they held their soft opening about a month ago.
We've had an amazing response, not just from the local community, but local business owners. We're doing a lot of stuff with Mike Braun and Meyer Logistics. We do a lot of stuff with AJ Cycle, and that's Obenmeyer Yamaha. That's just to name a few. And these are people that we have stuff with them that we pick up every week.
Several local government officials were in attendance at this event, including Indiana State Representatives Mark Messmer and Lloyd Arnold. Arnold, who represents Indiana's 74th House District, says the new business will be good for recycling across the area.
It's a great opportunity. Paul had contacted me and told me about it after he came out of the Marine Corps and told me about starting this business up and asked if I would be here, and I'm just truly honored because I think it's a good thing. We need somebody to take care of the recycling and get it moved out, and he's starting that up and doing that.
Arnold says he would like to see efforts such as this one continue. He says a business like this could be useful for all area counties and not just Du Bois County.
Well, I think it is. I mean, it needs to go on other places. I really would like to see Paul be able to get off the ground and because I know there is competition. It's like any other business. And so for him to be here, and if he can service Jasper and the Du Bois County area and the surrounding counties, I think that's great.
The new facility is a drive-through recycling center where people can drive in, have items unloaded from their cars by Monster Recycling employees, and drive back out again. Vogel Jr. says the workforce at Monster Recycling will consist largely of military veterans. Tires and computer monitors are also among the items accepted at the new facility. There is no fee for computer monitors, while tires will cost between $1 and $5. The new facility is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. on Saturdays. Appointments are also able to be made. You can contact Monster Recycling of Indiana by phone at 812-827-9560. Vogel Jr. is also looking to expand his recycling efforts to local communities and has made recent appearances at both Holland and Ferdinand Town Council meetings to gauge interest in community recycling programs. A star of country music is set to perform at the Jasper Arts Center next weekend. Clint Black is set to take the stage next Sunday, November 10th at 7:30 p.m. Black's performance is part of the New Directions series at the Jasper Arts Center. The series is designed to appeal to all audiences, but specifically to those people between the ages of 25 and 45. Black was originally born in New Jersey, but his family moved to Katy, Texas when he was 1 year old. He began to show off his talents in music as a teenager, entertaining people at backyard barbecues with a band that consisted of him and his brothers. Black taught himself to play the harmonica, bass guitar, and drums. Black dropped out of high school at the age of 17, and he supported his musical ambitions through jobs ranging from construction workers to a fishing guide. In 1987, Black formed his current musical partnership with Hayden Nicholas. Black has written more than 100 songs, and many of those have been in collaboration with Nicholas. Black has cited Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings, and Willie Nelson as his biggest influences. Black signed with RCA Records shortly after partnering with Nicholas and released his first record. The record, titled Killin' Time, reached #1 on the Billboard Country Albums chart, and in 1990, the record was certified platinum. 5 singles from the album spent time at #1 on the charts, marking the first time that any country music artist had accomplished this feat. Some of the other albums that Black is well known for include Put Yourself in My Shoes, released in 1990, The Hard Way, released in 1992, No Time to Kill from 1993, One Emotion from 1994, Nothing But the Taillights, 1997, Delectrified from 1999, Spend My Time, released in 2004, and Drinkin' and Other Songs, released in 2005. Several compilation albums, including When I Said I Do, which was released back on August 5th of this year through Cracker Barrel Restaurants, also make up Black's musical work. Black has been recognized with several different awards, including Top Male Vocalist and Album of the Year. He also has a star along the Hollywood Walk of Fame, joining a select group of country music stars. Black has also made appearances on The Apprentice, in addition to other roles in movies and on TV programs. He works to raise money for the International Rett Syndrome Foundation, or IRSF, with the help of his apprentice partner, Scott Hamilton. Black is married to Lisa Hartman Black, and the couple have one child, Lily Pearl, who was born back in 2001. Coming up after the break, your weekend forecast, sports with Kurt Goofsell, and Inform featuring Pat Moriarty and Steve Lindauer discussing the Southern Indiana Leathernecks' Toys for Tots program. That's all up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Local people watching local people.